Hello, scholars. Happy Thursday. I thought it would be really fun to share this photo all the way back from Fall Fest earlier this year. And you were all wearing so many fun costumes. And there's Miss Cherney. And I just thought it would be fun to show you this memory and tell you how much I miss you all. UC scholars, I wish I had a photo of you I could show. I'm sorry. But here are your DePaul friends. Let's get started for today. Today, we are looking at Module 6, Lesson 9. Don't forget that later today at 4 p.m., we have our Zoom party, and I have a super special, awesome secret surprise planned for you. And we also, tomorrow, will be posting our exit tickets. So make sure that you are completing your math exit ticket as well as your 3 other subject exit tickets, literacy, guided reading, and phonics exit tickets. Don't forget about those. Right now, let's get started on Module 6, Lesson 10. We're going to read the first problem together, then you're going to solve on your own, and then we'll solve it together. We're reading on 2-1-2. Leonardo sharpened 15 pencils. He has 8 more unsharpened pencils than sharpened pencils. Whoa, that was a lot. This problem is telling us that Leonardo has 15 sharp pencils. We know that he also has some unsharpened pencils, but he has 15 sharp and 8 more unsharpened ones. So 15 and then 8 more unsharpened ones too. How many unsharpened pencils does Leonardo have? So remember that he has 15 here, and he has the same number here, but then also 8 more. So you need to find how many unsharpened pencils Leonardo has. Go ahead and pause and solve on your own now. Nice job. Let's solve together. For this problem, I think that it might be best to use a double tape diagram. Remember those from a little while ago? Let's use one today. So, I can't forget to mark up my problem. Oops. Okay. So, we know that Leonardo, hold on one second, Scott. Okay, I fixed it. So let's mark up the problem real quick. We know he has 15. And then 8 more. I'm going to circle 8 more, and we're looking for how many unsharpened. Now let's draw a tape diagram, a double tape diagram to help us out. So this box is going to be for my sharpened pencils. Then this box plus a little bit more is for my unsharpened pencils. Go back in the text. How many sharp pencils does Leonardo have? That's right, he has 15 sharpened pencils. So I am going to label this 15, and I labeled it S for sharp. Now he has 8 more unsharpened pencils. So he also has 15, and then an additional 8 more. I'm going to label it U for unsharpened. Now we need to find the total of this tape on the bottom. We can do that by using a number sentence. The number sentence I'm going to use is 15 plus 8 equals blank. Now, scholars, it's your choice whether you want to grab 8 and count on, or make 10 or add 10, or make 10. I'm going to make 10. So I know that I have 15 right there, and if I have 15, I need 5 more to make the next 10, and that leaves me with the other part of 3. 15 plus 5 is equal to 20. 20 plus 3, 20 plus 3 is equal to 23. Nice job. So you should have gotten 23. Can't forget to write it in my answer statement too. Nice job. Let's go on to the next page. Okay, scholars, so today we are going to be adding two-digit numbers together. First, I want you to solve this first problem, 40 plus 30, using whatever strategy you like. You can use a quick tens drawing, you can count on, you can do whatever you like. Go ahead and pause and solve 40 plus 30 now. Nice job. 40 plus 30 is, say it on 2, 1, 2. That's right. 40 plus 30 is 70. So you should have 70 here. I'm going to use a quick tens drawing to help me solve. So I'm going to draw 4 10 sticks to show 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 3 more to show 30. 1, 2, 3. Now let's count how many total 10 sticks we have. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What number is equal to 7 tens? That's right, 70. So we know we got the right answer. Let's go on to the next problem. The next problem says 45 plus 30. Now, it's your turn to solve however you want. You can use quick tens, you can count on, you can try making 10, adding 10. Go ahead and pause and solve on your own right now. Nice job. Now that you did that, I'm going to show you a few different ways that you could have chosen to solve this problem. To do that, I want to pick my whiteboard, and we're going to go like this. So I'm going to write the problem up here, 45 plus 30, equals blank. That's the same exact problem that you have in front of you. Now first, we can start at 45 and count on 30 more. So if I was going to do that, I would start at 45. Now, do you think that it's a good idea to grab 45 and count on 46, 47, 48, 49, forever until you count on 30 times? Say no way, no way. That's right. Since we know that 30 is equal to 3 tens, we can count by tens 3 times. Since we know that 30 is equal to 3 tens, we can count by tens 3 times. So we're going to start at 45 and count on by tens 3 times. So we have 45, the next 10 after the adding 10 to 45 gives us 55. Adding 10 to 55 gives us 65. And adding 10 to 65 gives us 75. Nice job. That's one way you can solve this problem. You could also add the tens together, then add the ones. It might look like this. You could write the problem, 45 plus 30. Then add the tens. So in 45, there are 4 tens. 4 tens is equal to the number 40. And 30 has 3 tens, which is equal to the number 30. So I'm going to add 30. 40 plus 30 is, that's right, 40 plus 30 is 70. Now we got to add the ones. 70 plus, the only ones that we have are the ones in 45. 70 plus 5 is equal to 75. Nice job. You can do it that way. You could also do it this way. Oops. You could also do 45 plus, oops. Sorry about that, Scott. Okay, let's look at another way that you could add the tens together first. So I know that in 45, there's a 40 and some ones, 5. Now I'm going to add the tens, which are 30 and 40. And I know that 30 plus 40 is equal to, that's right, 70. Then 70 plus those last ones right here, we can't forget about our ones, 5 is equal to 75. Nice job. Now, these are just some of the ways you could have solved. You could also solve by using the arrow way. Let's check out what happens when we solve using the arrow way. So I'm going to set up my arrow way and then I will show you. Okay, I set up my arrow way down here. And remember that we started with 45. So I put 45 in my tens and ones chart. And then we added 30. So I'm going to put 30 plus 30 on top of my arrow. Now I know that there are 3 tens in the number 30. So I'm going to add 3 tens to my tens column. 4 tens plus 3 tens is equal to 7 tens. Then just got to move over the ones. And our answer is still 75. So as you can see, there are so many different ways to solve this type of problem. It is totally up to you, these next couple of problems, which strategy you'd like to use to solve. But for each one, I'm going to show you all of these strategies, and you can choose which one you would like to use to solve. If it's helpful for you, I would get a separate piece of paper and write down all these different strategies, how I have them on this page right now. So pause the video and write down all of these if that's helpful for you. So on your packet, you should have 45 plus 30 equals 75. And you can choose in this box if you'd like to use a drawing, add the tens and the ones, use the arrow way, your choice. Let's look at the next couple of problems together. So the next one says 51 plus 40. Just like before, I'm going to share my whiteboard screen instead. So the next one, let me set it up real quick. All right, scholars, for this next problem, 51 plus 40, pause your video and solve, either counting on, quick tens drawing, or adding the tens then the ones. Nice job. Now that you did that on your page, let's go over a few of those strategies together. So if I wanted to use a quick tens drawing, I would draw 51, then 40. So I'm going to draw 5 tens, 2. Okay, so I drew 5 tens and 1 1 to show 51. And then I drew 1, 2, 3, 4 tens. Now let's find the total of those two numbers. So first, I'm going to count all the tens, then I'm going to count the ones. So I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones, 9 tens. 9 tens is equal to 90 plus 1, 1. 90 plus 1 is equal to 91. Write it like that. You could also solve by counting on by tens starting from 51. For this strategy, we need to know how many times we need to count by tens. How many tens are in the number 40? Say it on 2. 1, 2. That's right. There are 4 tens in the number 40. So that tells me that I need to count on by tens 4 times. Let's do it together. We're starting at 51. So we go 51 plus 110 would be 61 because we added 1 to the tens place. 61 plus another 10 would be 6 tens plus 110 would be 7 tens plus the ones. 7 tens, 1 1 plus 110 would be 81. Now add 1 more 10 to 81 and you get 91. Nice job. You could even solve this type of problem using dimes and pennies. Who remembers how many cents a dime is worth? That's right, a dime is worth 10 cents. How many cents is in a penny? A penny is worth 1 cent. Nice job. Let's use a drawing of coins, dimes, and pennies to solve this problem. All right, let's look at this together. So I drew 51 using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens, or 5 dimes, plus 1 penny. And I drew 40 using 4 dimes, because a dime is worth 10. Now I can use this drawing to count how many total I have. I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Let's count all the tens first. 60, 70, 80, 90, 91. So right here we have a total of 91 cents. You could also solve the problem by adding the tens, then the ones. So over here I'm going to add the tens and then the ones. So oops, that's the wrong problem. So we're starting with 51 plus 40. How many tens are in the number 51? That's right, there are 5 tens. 5 tens is equal to 50. And how many tens are in the number 40? That's right, there are 4 tens. So we're going to add 5 tens plus 4 tens, or 50 plus 40. If I know what 5 plus 4 is, how can that help me solve 50 plus 40? That's right. If I know that 5 tens plus 4 tens is equal to 9 tens, then it helps me solve the problem 50 plus 40 equals 90. Oops, 90. Then we can't forget about our ones. So we got the answer of 90. Then we need to add our 1 to it. And we get an answer of, you guessed it, 91. Scholars, when you solve the problems on your independent practice, you don't need to solve it using 3 or 4 different ways. You can solve using one of these strategies. Let's move on to the last problem. The last problem says 24 plus 60. So I'm going to type it up here at the top of my screen so we can all see it. You're still working in your packet. I'm just using this area to write because I have more space to draw. So for this one, I think I'm going to add the tens, then the ones. So if I'm going to add the tens, then the ones, I need to look at each number first. How many tens are in the number 24? Say it on 2. 1, 2. That's right, there are 2 tens in the number 24. 2 tens is equal to 20. Now, how many tens are in the number 36? That's right, there are 3 tens. So I'm going to add together 2 tens plus 3 tens. What number is equal to 3 tens? 3 tens is equal to, that's right, 3 tens is equal to 30. So I'm going to draw that right there. Now 20 plus 30. What's a simpler way to think about this problem? That's right, I can think about it in the say 10 way. I'm going to say this problem using the say 10 way. It sounds like this. 2 tens plus 3 tens is equal to, 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. So 2 tens plus 3 tens must be equal to 5 tens. 5 tens is equal to 50. Now we need to add the ones from each number. 24 has 4 ones and 36 has 6 ones. So I'm going to write 4 plus 6. I know really quick that 4 plus 6 is 10. Now I need to add together these two numbers right here. 50 plus 10. Whoa, that's a big number. What's a simpler way to think about this problem? I know 5 tens plus 1 10 is equal to 5 plus 1 is 6, so 5 tens plus 1 10 must be equal to 6 tens, which is 60. Scholars, nice job on all your hard work. Let's look at the packet one more time. So when you are going through your independent practice, at first they give you some pictures to help solve these problems. Then down here it says solve using quick tens and ones. I want to make it clear that you do not have to use quick tens and ones to solve these problems. You can use any of the strategies that we talked about today. Nice job, scholars, on all your hard work. I will talk to you soon. Bye.